Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Relic 3 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the Blue Empire, we have NumberOne. Spawn as his teammate as the Green Allies, we have vLaXovAfBBD7FpLKXkuQ. I have no idea how to even pronounce that or even the origin of that name. And as their opponent, as the Yellow Allies, we have O-qxdREAAAAAAAAAAAAAAQ, and his teammate as the Red Allies, we have DutchArmy. We got some dogs advancing on forward. Will it be a dog-eat-dog world? Or will a dog be a dog-eat-dog world? Which dog will eat which dog? Dojo Corps advancing, trying to capture up this ore refinery, or oil derrick. Wow, I get those words mixed up all the time. Over here, a stream of peacekeepers advancing down the center. Got a dog out to sea. Javelin troop was killed off by the green dog, or the red doggy, but he does claim the bridge. So the red dog will advance. It will spot the no refinery there, but it is dual barracks advancing forward, streaming forward peacekeepers. It's not usually a map you see people streaming infantry. Trying to get this garrison. There's a lot of damage already on the peacekeeper, thanks to the fact that it was running around a little bit. Does get killed off before getting the garrison, but there's enough peacekeepers to throw in there. Should be able to claim the garrison. Looks like just one peacekeeper remains there. You got a burst drone on top of the ore collector now as well. Do also have some javelin troops on the high ground there, which will get these garrisons decrewed. Like that one there. So that one may be in range of this one here, but we're seeing just too much fire there. Javelin scores a bit more for the first buildings and pump action shotguns. And that burst drone does get cleaned up by the javelin troop. Peacekeepers lining on up here. We've got a handful of peacekeepers here as well. And Yellow's Vindicators coming in for a bomb run. Great bomb splits there. Throws one, then drops two. Probably easier to drop one than two, because you just have to drop one and just let them unload the rest next one. Peacekeepers are advancing. These green peacekeepers getting gunned down. Got more Imperial Warriors advancing forward as well. And we've got this instant dojo being instantly destroyed. And now got a bonsai charge away with these Imperial Warriors trying to get in the garrisons. Does claim the garrisons for himself. We've got some javelin troops in the mix as well. Overall, Green does have a good amount of infantry deployed on out. We got the red dog preventing the wall right there. Being a good boy. Does get some guys inside of his teammates' riptides to get out of that area. Very nice. Ore refinery has been deployed out by Green, so Green's going for an early expansion in the middle. Blue has got his top expansion, so is this one, and this expansion has been claimed by Yellow as well. You got these Apollos advanced forward. We'll find the Jet Tengus. Romania transform does transform right there. Defender core here just to prevent any sort of cryocopter harassment. We could see an airfield here. This airport would be quite useful for the Empire player and wouldn't be half bad for the Allies as well. Bombing run coming on in. We do got the green MCV advancing, and great hits there on the Vindicator. Gets a free Vindicator. Mortar turrets are being deployed out right there. Bunch of shields also as well. Is he going for a boot camp? I see some build there. Maybe a boot camp for the airport. Down south. Oh, got a massive wave there. That was the load up by his teammates. Peacekeepers there. Very, very nice there. And now the Jet Tanker should be able to quickly finish that off. Does get some body blocking there as well. You may lose this one here. Audible discharge takes out all the Peacekeepers, including one, and the dog gets gunned down as well. no airport right here. Does have a boot camp here, so can claim it. These guys seem a little bit slow. I don't know why. Base a formation move doing it. Green's MCV has received a bit of fire there. Could throw some repairs onto it. And these Riptides can retreat out to sea. About Riptide. This Riptide has actually gained some good damage there onto the Prospector. A lot of Javelin troops out here, and he will make his way out to sea. Ooh, big, he does get enough power there for his multi-gun turrets now. There's a large number of multi-gun turrets deployed on out. Green has a massive force of infantry here. Maybe an engineer here for a medical tent wouldn't be half bad. Of course, you would never see those. There is observation post here, dry dock over here, but there's no... I thought there was a hospital on this map, I guess not. Neither player has gotten the dry dock either. Maybe a good idea to grab a dry dock. It never hurts, just with these red Riptides here, who's going for a massive flank here. Double cryo shot, but enough. Green has not properly responded and does get split up there, and now yellow does go a nice flank there as well. Red is getting great damage in as well. And all these forces cleaning up and doesn't lose a single allied force right there. Handful of pure warriors here. A lot of multi-gun turrets here. They're going to need to get some artillery potentially to take that out. Jet Tengu's flying on forward, does get some, receive some kills. Doesn't get a whole lot of kills in return. A lot of Javelin troops are firing away as well. Jet Tengus are trying to find a good assault there. Does get some harassment there. Sells off the walls there to allow these Javelins to fire in there. Does drop in right there as well. Can't easily defend that one. Riptides needs a lot of help there, and the rest, and this one needs the Riptides to advance. Jet Tank is advancing, backing off away. Could try laying on the ground here. Yeah, he does do a massive land route right there to get the Prospect. The Prospect will go down, no problem. Motogun Turret has been up there. And Red's Riptides are advancing. This one is Jet Tank is still alive. Doesn't advance to get honorable discharge off. Throws some bombs there, completely whiffs because it's already dead. And now we've got the power generator being hit by the Mecha Tengus. And seeing how much power they've been spending onto these turrets is quite important. Mecha Tengus flying up north does spot the sea expansion. And now we've got a low power there. That losing that power plant did make a difference for a brief moment. It does get the kill there with the honorable discharge on that Prospector. The other one goes down as well. Needs to transform these as soon as possible. Does get to transform. Now the Apollo's coming there and respond to these Jet Tengus. And they're probably going to get gunned down quite a bit, though this Apollo does go down as well. Proper focus firing does allow the Jet Tengus to trade a bit more evenly. That does go down there as well. And it goes down as well. Getting some damage there on the Prospector. Another power generator deployed out by Red. A lot of multi-gun turrets deployed out the field. And good harassment there onto Yellow. What has Green done recently? I see a lot of aggression by the Blue Empire player, but Green hasn't done a lot of aggression at this moment. The airfield has been destroyed, so no air repairs for either player. Cryo shot, trying to disrupt that multi-gun turret. Does get a nice little pick there. Cryo shot there. We definitely know his teammates' cryo shot is off cooldown since they cast them beforehand at the same time as well. Javelin troops getting some good hits there, but they're spreading out their damage. Hasn't been get enough kills there. Time to push you at the dry dock. Yellow has a good force here, but mostly composed of Javelin troops, while Green has a good number of Peacekeepers. So loading up on these Peacekeepers inside that multi-gun turret is all you need to do. does get out a naval dockyard here, getting some good repairs onto them. Green's infantry forces are falling on back, getting a little bit overran. Got some chopper VXs now advancing forward. And we've got a force fire on the ground there with the laser lock javelins, trying to get the black hole armor to work against him. He did not cast far enough forward. Peacekeeper's getting some good shots in, and now all these missiles rips apart the black hole armor there. Went way too far forward. And I noticed all those javelin shoots went down quite quickly as well. That could have been from the multi-gun turret, but I wonder if those also javelin missiles landing on the ground hitting the Peacekeepers after the black hole armor was flying about. Shogun battleship has been deployed on out to the sea. It's there on the Prospector. We do got a single Sea-Wing for anti-aircraft support. He's going to need to get out some more Sea-Wings. Does shrink down those Shogun battleships as the Sea-Wing does get some anti-aircraft missile shots. It does not get another hit there, but do got more multi-gun turrets spotted out here for likely for anti-aircraft or anti-infantry purposes. These assault destroyers do get hit severely wounded, and now we've got a wave force artillery deployed out by blue as well, which should be able to hit those. Then again, a collateral shot there, but the wave force artillery should help hit both the assault destroyer and those multi-gun turrets. Shogun battleship is still shrunken. He needs to get out this dry dock. There's the engineer for the dry dock. Sea-Wings do spot the assault destroyer, or assault destroyer can fire into sea. And now there's a dry dock, so that will alert their opponents that they have dry dock. Now here comes Vindicator bomb run. Does take up that Shogun battleship there. Does get one of the Vindicators, however. Up here, Green's advancing. A couple guys, these guys got frozen. Maybe from a cryo shot from Green. Speaking of a cryo shot, Blue's wave force artillery just got frozen. Cryo blast here. That one does get killed off by the aircraft carrier, and does get some guys in that freeze as well. Blue's still frozen. It does get shattered as well. It was frozen for a long time. Wave force artillery advancing as well. There's a fresh wave force artillery. And it's got the Shogun battleships. Got a fully heroic Shogun battleship now barraging those infrastructure. That infrastructure is forfeited. But these aircraft carriers are going to be a bit of a problem. He needs to sell off all this infrastructure. There's no point in holding on to that stuff. Greens. Oh, EMP missile does connect with these forces there, leaving one Striker VX un-EMP'd. Because another bomb run onto the Allied MCV, and getting out to sea will give them health regen. Well, it's health regen. And there goes the wave force artillery now. And there's two aircraft carriers. This is a lot of firepower coming out from it. But we've got 4 Shogun battleships going around. Got the aggressive mode activated, so some of the rear turrets may finish off that command hub. Looks like not. This Prospector does get spotted. And over here, got a massive wave of Apollos pushing way forward, but chopper VX is enough to ward them away. Yep, command hub is still alive. This Prospector is still in the region. Or that was this one here. Now Shogun battleships bring in their broadside to hit this infrastructure here. Yellow's infrastructure will go down quite quickly here. Just have to rely on this infrastructure here and this single refinery there. Massive bomb runs, takes out the heroic Shogun battleship there. Still got an elite one, and the dry dock can repair up the others. And Yellow's now out of refineries, still has an oil derrick. So maybe I need to consolidate some of the infrastructure. What little the infrastructure he has. Geddon completely freezes that entire front line. Barring Reds. Oh, another Cryogeddon here. That's Greens. May get frozen there. Another Cryogeddon to zone out this force. They're using 2 Cryogeddons to zone out that one Cryogeddon. That's actually good for Green and Blue. Using 2 Cryogeddons to stop one is an expensive investment. We also got some tank buster ambush surprise right there. However, one of these Shogun battleships do get frozen by the twin blades here. Now the Apollo's advancing with the Vindicators from red, or from the Riptide right there. Blue's MCV may go down. That's a lot of cryocopters. Green's yeah, that got frozen. That didn't take too long to freeze. There's so many cryocopters. Blue does have a good number of sea wings, but that may not be enough. They will get all shrunken when they get hit by those cryocopters. Sea wings are going to be firing away. It does shrink some of the Shogun battleships. Some of these cryocopters do go down. They need to get back on the water. These chilled ones. Good hits there. Good micro with the sea wings. Riptide's in the region, but does get killed off by the shrunken Shogun battleships. The shorter minimum range allows them to quickly fire it off a quick barrage to finish it off. Green's infrastructure is going down to the aircraft carriers. There's one hydrofoil and one assault destroyer and 2 aircraft carriers. If this one gets fully heroic, it can finally get some health back, but its bomb runs are hitting wall segments. Blue does have a good amount of chopper VX or striker VXs and mega Tengus. Yellow only has a defense force of infantry. It does get this refinery built there. Still has the oil dark life, but that's about it for Yellow's economy. And the command hub is still alive here, so potentially able to do a sneaky expansion. The Shogun battleships are finally being unshrunken. The Sea Wings need to start firing away. Does get one of the Shogun battleships shrunken. A lot of these cryocopters will go down. Does start hitting these Sea Wings here. The torpedoes and the Riptides will finish them off quite quickly. Shogun battleships just have to run. Nope, they're going to fire on to the MCV and takes out that ore refinery. And that was about that. They have not got their own dry dock there. Black Hole Armor is trying to absorb as many shots as possible. And we do got the EMP missile hitting Blue's force there, but that should be not debilitating at the moment. A lot of shotguns here. Assault destroyers in the region, throwing some shots, or absorbing enough shots there. Another EMP missile there from the other aircraft carrier. That was a bit more. That was a bit hit harder. Now here comes a Cryogeddon here. And another Cryogeddon here. That's 2 Cryogeddons right there. Freezing down this entire force. Ooh. And Team Southside had to retreat, surrender. Just 2 Cryogeddons. Ugh. In a very narrow choke pointing map, that would just annihilate any force there. This is Anagrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.